Jane's life, viewed from the outside, was idyllic. She had it all: a loving husband, a charming house in the suburbs, and two adorable children. Her days were filled with school runs, grocery shopping, and preparing delicious meals for her family. In the evenings, she and her husband Mark would share a bottle of wine, discussing their days and reveling in their shared life. Jane was the envy of her friends. She was beautiful, always impeccably dressed, with a smile that could light up a room. Her life seemed to be a carefully curated picture of perfection, a testament to her hard work and dedication to her family. But behind closed doors, however, a different story was unfolding, a secret that gnawed at Jane's conscience and threatened to shatter the perfect facade she had so meticulously constructed. Jane had never intended to be unfaithful. She loved Mark. She really did. They had met in college, their love blossoming amidst late-night study sessions and shared dreams. He was her rock, her confidant, her best friend. But somewhere along the way, amidst the monotony of their comfortable life, Jane felt a part of her slipping away. The passion that had once burned so brightly between them had dwindled to a flicker. Mark, consumed by his demanding job, seemed distant, preoccupied. Jane, yearning for connection, felt unseen, unheard. It started innocently enough, a chance encounter at the local coffee shop. He was handsome, charming, a writer with soulful eyes and a way of making Jane feel like she was the only woman in the room. They talked for hours that day, about their lives, their dreams, their fears. For the first time in years, Jane felt truly seen. Their conversations continued, stolen moments snatched from her carefully structured days. He filled the void within her, the emptiness that had been growing for far too long. Jane knew what she was doing was wrong, but she couldn't seem to stop herself. The guilt was a heavy weight, but it was offset by the thrill of the forbidden, the intoxicating feeling of being desired again. One thing led to another, and soon, Jane found herself entangled in a passionate affair. She justified her actions by telling herself it was harmless, a way to reclaim a part of herself that she had lost. But deep down, she knew she was playing with fire, risking everything she held dear. The truth always has a way of revealing itself, and so it was with Jane's secret. One evening, while Jane was out with her lover, Mark stumbled upon a series of incriminating text messages on her phone. The world as he knew it crumbled. The betrayal cut deep, leaving him reeling, questioning everything he thought he knew. The confrontation was inevitable, explosive, filled with tears, accusations, and the raw agony of broken trust. Jane, stripped bare of her carefully constructed facade, finally confessed everything. She saw the pain in Mark's eyes, the depth of his hurt, and in that moment, she hated herself for what she had done. Their once happy home became a battleground, filled with the ghosts of their shattered dreams. Mark, unable to comprehend how the woman he loved could betray him so completely, withdrew into himself. The pain was too raw, the wound too deep to even contemplate forgiveness. Jane, consumed by guilt and remorse, desperately tried to salvage the wreckage of their marriage. She ended the affair, pouring all her energy into trying to win back Mark's trust. But the damage was done, the trust irrevocably broken. Mark, haunted by images of her betrayal, couldn't bear to look at her, let alone consider forgiving her. Their story, however, doesn't end there. One day, amidst the wreckage of their lives, Jane received devastating news. She was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive illness. Suddenly, the affair, the betrayal, all of it paled in comparison to the thought of leaving her children without a mother. Mark, despite his pain and anger, couldn't turn his back on her. He saw past the betrayal to the woman he had fallen in love with, the mother of his children. He became her rock, her source of strength, as she battled her illness with a ferocity she never knew she possessed. The future was uncertain, but in the face of adversity, they found a glimmer of hope, a chance to redefine their relationship, their love tested and reshaped by betrayal, loss, and the enduring power of forgiveness.